What's going on, guys? Pinoy Unlock here, and today I'm gonna be explaining the story and the ending of Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, I know that the game has been out for a while, but even so, now for the people that don't want any spoilers, please stop watching the video. Now, if you want to learn, what I about to say or what's my take on the story of Horizon Zero Dawn, just keep on watching. So let's begin. Okay, so the game begins you being a young Aloy. Now, you are an outcast. So, what is an outcast? It's kind of like, uh, what the tribe does to a person that has commit a crime, or even sometimes not a crime, but like a taboo, something that doesn't, I guess, doesn't uh it's not being approved by the tribe. So she was an outcast because she doesn't have any parents. That's it, I think. So they are afraid of her, etc., etc. So she was given to this guy Ross, which raised Aloy. So during your childhood, you will discover a focus. Now, focus is kind of like, in order to relate, it's kind of like our smartphones. But the focus is a much more powerful device. A little small thing that can produce holograms. Control computers, etc. So that is a really badass thing. This thing will help you in your journey. So with the background, she doesn't know her parents, and where she came from and why she's being made an outcast. So she wants to prove it, and Ross gave her this option. Just join the proving grounds, win it, so you can ask, you can request something up from the tribe. So fast forward, she became matured, and now you've won the proving grounds, but then you got attacked by this group, killed a lot of people, and then what happens is tragic. And then moving forward, Aloy was made a seeker, blessed by the tribe, in order to find out what's going on. So okay, so there's that, pretty much like the game, and then you will be set onto the world. So now let's learn what she discovers. So the history is Aloy discovers that back in the days, the humans built a true AI with no backdoor. You know, really stupid thing to do. And this AI, I'm not talking about just some, AI from the game. So just imagine a true AI, like a human being. They think for themselves. So, and another thing that they built is machines that uses biomass for fuel. Biomass, anything biological. Maybe you could say anything that has a life. Okay, and then these machines can also self-replicate and can build other machines. They can design. These are made for warfares. In one of the, I believe, in the ruins, if you watch those holograms, it will explain what are those machines can do, what they can do. So that's where I got that. And then the leader, Ted Faro. By the way, Faro is the industry that's leading, the future of, developing everything. The focus, etc., robots and everything. So Ted Faro found a glitch in the robots that makes them go rogue. So wow, what a surprise! What a cliche. So that's what happens. So the robots are now threatening the human life on Earth. So then Ted Faro came to Doctor Elizabeth Sobeck, and she, okay, they argued, etc. And then Doctor Sobeck found a solution. Now this is called Project Zero Dawn. Okay, so the solution, you will be surprised. Well, it's not really a solution because Ted Faro found out that hey, everybody's gonna die anyway. Now, what is Project Zero Dawn? Zero Dawn is they gonna make a an AI which is called Gaia, and then she will have these subordinates, that will terraform the Earth again. Remember, the robots eats biomass, so pretty much anything, so including air, will be gone. You cannot breathe on the planet, so the planet has to be terraformed. Now Gaia will make Earth in habitable again. So there's that. So and then they combine it with Project Enduring Victory. Now, Enduring Victory is a lie that they feed on the masses. So they're saying that they need time to build the Project Zero Dawn in order to save humanity, but it's not really saving if you are all going to die anyway. So that's why it's a lie. Now, I believe that during or if it's not, I believe it's after Gaia was made. Dr. Sobeck has already passed away. She sacrificed herself in order to fully seal Gaia's location. Now, Ted Faro, he became paranoid and killed the Alphas, which the ones who made Apollo. Now, Apollo is another subordinate who is designed to educate the future humans of the technology. So the future humans will not go back to the Stone Age. So they will learn about the technologies, the culture of the people. So Ted Farrow deletes everything because he said that their knowledge was the disease. Um, so that's just explanation. A really douchebag thing to do, but that's what the story is. So next, so let's move the timeline a little bit forward. Now the world has ended, so there's no more air, nothing, no biomass whatsoever. The world is not livable. That's why they made Project Zero Dawn. Now Gaia starts kicking in. She's putting up the work. The Earth become habitable again. Eleuthia is building people, mass producing them, and everything is working except for Apollo, which we know. Um, the douchebag Ted Faro, he destroyed the data, so that's why the people revert to the Stone Age. That's why the tribes were born. They don't know anything about the old technology, and that's what pisses Silence off. And then so that's what happened. So during that time, everything's working, everything's relaxing. Hades is sleeping, laying on his crib. Then an anomaly struck that awakens Hades. Something happens. They did not explain that part. We don't know the origin of that anomaly or whatever that is that awakened Hades. So we all know what Hades gonna do. He's awakened. He's gonna take over the chairman of the board in, his extinction on demand. He's gonna kill everything. But Gaia knows, everything is working. Hades, you're not needed. So there's a little bit of a power struggle in there. So Gaia decided to, I'm gonna explode the reactor. So Hades will be destroyed or will be stopped. And but at the same time, she will also be destroyed. So in that sense, Hades reacted and disconnected every subordinate. So right now, Hephaestus, Minerva, Apollo, well, Apollo was destroyed, Eleuthia, they're acting on their own now. There's no chairman of the board. There's no board now. Okay, there are no shareholders now. Um, So Gaia commissioned to create another Elizabeth Sobeck, which is Aloy. Okay, so I hope you are still with me so far with this. So we're now going ahead into Aloy being born. So this is the game now, and then we will go back a little bit, just a few years, because I have to explain how Hades became what he is now. So we all know that Hades was destroyed, but not completely destroyed. Okay, he cannot do anything, but his function is still remains destruction. That's it. So there's a guy called Silence. He discovered Hades. Now Hades offered Silence knowledge, um, but in return, he has to assist Hades. Now, what Hades needs is an army. So the plan of Hades is, I believe, is somewhat gain Minerva, the power of Minerva, to communicate with the rest of the world and awaken the old machine, and then destroy every living thing, every biomass. So that's the plan. But Aloy is there to stop her. So the mission is destroy Hades and hopefully fix Gaia or the Project Zero Dawn, so the Earth will be in peace. So I guess. Okay. So there we go. Let's move on forward. So we have destroyed Hades. We get the Master Override, and then yada yada. Cutscenes, ending credits. Um, we will see that at the end. I love this ending. The part where Aloy discovers Dr. Sobeck's body. We all know she survived because the armor is intact, but she gets to go home. Well, she dies, of course, naturally. It's been hundreds of years after Gaia Prime was built. So there it is. Some key things to mention in here. Gaia mentioned that before fixing anything about Gaia Prime or the Zero Dawn project, Hades must be destroyed. So I think it's fixable, whatever it is. Maybe Apollo can be fixed also. It's something, maybe on a sequel, something like that. And then another thing is at the very end, after the credits, you will see that Hades again, once again, he's not completely destroyed. There's something, in him that still lives. And Silence captured him, put him in a lamp, make a lantern out of him, and said, "We got things to talk." Probably he wants more knowledge, and they are walking to this giant machine, which I believe one of the machines that Faro industry used to create. So there it is. That's the entire story. I don't know what's gonna happen in the DLC. We all seen the trailer. Hope it's something good, something that connects to the anomaly, because we all know Silence mentioned that we are gonna be talking about your master, Hades master, the one who causes the anomaly. So that's something to look forward to, and I really hope that it will, you know, Guerrilla Games will make it happen. So I hope you guys get the story. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you understand. I will leave something in the description. What I think, the timeline of what I gather in the game, and I hope you like the video. Please leave a like if you enjoy the video or something. It will really help me, and thank you for watching. So enjoy, guys. Bye bye.